Okay. Your girl is here. I was trying to get in here early, but I had to stumble up on a couple of things because I forgot something in my notes to cover this topic. So I wrote that down. I wrote it down. So we're going to start with like, comment, and definitely subscribe to your girl. I am trying to grow the channel. On the book, we already able to accept stars. So if you guys would like, go ahead and send some stars because we already met that goal on the book. And trying to grow the tube. But this one is a good one dedicated to my girl Helen, that she sent out this request. And she wanted me to discuss when you think that you are the narcissist. No, I did not title it that way. But the title is the same thing because I didn't want to title it that way, but I am going to address her. Because it's basically that you've been abused so bad, so horrific, that part of the narc demons attached to you, and then part of you wants them to feel how you feel when they are abusing you. But I'm going to talk about it, and then I'm going to talk about how they actually go so far that that person, how do I say this? They do become a narc. Or have really serious traits of the narc. Or really is abused to the point they want revenge with the narc. Hopefully I can make you guys understand what I just said. Me and Self probably gotta have a whole conversation. Me and Self, did I just say that right? Self okay, but you better explain. Okay. Yo guys gotta excuse me. I be having a lot of talks with Self. Self be loud. Just talking. Won't even let me sleep. Sometimes Self won't even let me sleep. You guys don't even want to know how many times I had to jump out the bed because Self won't let me sleep. Like, write this down. I know what I said. All right. So, I'm calling this topic when you mirror the narc. And my story time, you guys, is going to be cray. I mean cray. And I was like literally in the mix of that whole entire cray. Didn't know what a narc was, but I guarantee you, if I did at that time, I would have set their ass both on fire. Okay. I would have set their ass both on fire. Now, God humbled up my heart because God had to humble up my heart, not to focus on the person that took on the narc traits and just focus on the narc. Yeah, we got that. So let's go. I'm gonna stop the video because I do have the second video is when something about pretty much about why they should not hoover, but we'll get to that. All right, so Helen, when you are the victim of narcissist abuse and you get to the point where you are mirroring them the way they mirror you, meaning that when you first met them, they mirrored you to pretend like you two had something in common. You can be like, oh, I like going fishing. I like that too. Oh, I like going garage surfing. Yeah, I like that too. I love thrifting and recreating and refurbishing. I like that too. So they'll make you think like, wow, this person is really meant for me because we have so much in common. But then when you realize that you are with a narc, because after they got you locked up, they never had those things in common with you. They were just using that to get you in and trap and abuse you. So when you with them, it doesn't even really matter. I'm going to start with 3 months up to years. And you experience that abuse. You get to the point that you're trying to change them because you're thinking like, I can love you enough and help you enough that you don't have to be this way. But that's no, that's God's job. I was the same type of person. I thought that, because I believed everything the narc said, well, let me show you what love feels like because I was loved. I did deal with demons and narc situations throughout my life, but because I wasn't a narc, I showed love. A very, very, very caring person. So, the reason why I think that you're thinking that you are the narc because you might have done some of the things that I'm about to talk about. Okay? So when you mirror the narc and begin to act like the narc and the way they treat you, or you think that you are becoming the narc, or as toxic as the narc, baby, ladybug, girlfriend, this is called reactive abuse, where you're getting to this point where you're on defense mode. You're trying to protect yourself. You throwing back everything they throwing at you like it's a baseball game. They're throwing some crap at you and you knock that ball out the park. And then they get the ball, then they knock it out the park on you. So it's like every time y'all hitting the ball as hard as hell. Because it's a game. When you with a narc, it's always a game. And they want to win. But you're not playing the game for that point. You're not playing the game at that point. You're just like, okay, you're going to throw some trash and toxicity over here at me. I'm going to throw it back over the fence like few neighbors. Oh, you're going to dump your trash can over the fence in my yard? I'm going to dump my trash can over in the yard. And I got some poo-poo baby diapers. It's called reactive abuse. When you're trying to treat them the way that they treat you. You're trying to show them how you feel and what they're doing to you. But the narc is grandiose, entitled. They feel like sitting on top of the sky. They like BK have it their way. It's like you can't do what I do because I'm the narc. I'm special. Satan told me so. So when you get to the point where you're, like I said, you're mirroring them. You're mirroring them, trying to give them a taste of their own asthmatic medication. You're trying to show them what they're doing. And you're trying to make them feel how you feel when they are abusing you. So that's why some of you guys sometimes feel like you're the narc. But that's part of their gaslighting. They gaslight you, meaning fool you, trick you, mess up your brain to try to make it seem like it's you, not them. It's you, not them. So you get to the point where you're like, I ain't gonna take it no more. I'm gonna do what you do. And it can get so bad as, oh, you wanna cheat? I can cheat. You wanna steal? I can steal. You wanna hit me? I can hit you. That ain't what we do. Because the whole entire time when they know that you are mirroring them, they are getting receipts. They're recording you, audio, video. They got hidden cameras or tracking devices and putting an app on your phone and all that stuff. Because they know, once they got with you, they know that it's going to end. So the moment you say, yes, I'll be your girlfriend. Yes, I'll be your boyfriend. That's when they turn on that app. I'm a narc, and this is my receipt app. You know, so they can go back and, you know, show everybody and tell everybody, like, I told you, this is not what I wanted, and this is how it worked out. And they do it from the moment they get with you. They're bashing your name, be like, oh, yeah, he's so cool, and he's so funny, or she's so funny, but I don't really know, because they already know that once you rip that damn mask off their face and discover who they are, they want to be the first person to go out there and make everybody think that you were the crazy person. But I'm gonna tell you, fire. It wasn't the first time that they did that. These people that they always go to and tell this stupid ass, same ass story, be like, damn, Joe, you done had 15, 16, 17 girlfriends, 4 marriages, and it's the same damn story. They were all crazy. They were all this. They cannot fool the monkeys, because the monkeys know who they are. They could just fool the people that they infiltrate in your circle to make it seem like it's you. But those people that they infiltrate in your circle never was pro you. They was waiting for somebody to take you down, because they didn't want to be the person to take you down, especially if it was a family member. Let's keep it going. So like I said, it's called reactive abuse. You get fed up, so you fight back. And you may or may not be doing it the right way. Alright, story time. So before I got with the narc, his ex, actually, I thought was the narc, but his ex actually took up all his traits, and she wanted to get this revenge. She wanted to do everything the narc did to her. She wanted to infiltrate everybody that the narc was friends with, and wanted to put the story out on Facebook and wherever she posted it, and to her family and to the narc family, you know, that, you know, narc did this, narc did that, and narc actually did what she was saying. But the monkeys try to act like they didn't hear it, they didn't see it, they didn't believe it. She had so much receipts that she had video, audio, because she put all type of tracks on the narc car, phone, in the house, and everything. And went back to show everybody, like, see. But she was going to the monkeys, so the monkeys was like, I don't really, you know. So she went deeper and deeper, trying to prove her point. But at that point, the narc had already drove her so bonkers that she was into heavy sex, heavy drugs, heavy alcohol, turned up, and her mind was gone. Now, she was a very toxic person, but she was not more evil than the narc. But she learned so many things because she was with this narc for 10 years. I don't even know how she did it. I don't even know how she did it. But narcs have a way to make you join their team with that demon that's inside of them. And he love bombed her over 10 years. But she got tired. But at the same time, when he saw his demons that transferred over to her, she was gone. She was gone. He drove her so insane to the point that the drugs took over. And even though the drugs took over, he was doing the drugs too. Narcs got a way to do recreational narking. Ha! Know what I said? Narcs have a way to do recreational narking where you won't even detect that they're snorting from here to Texas, drinking 3, 4, 5, or 5 of Hennessy's, sexing anybody they can get to, because they have that way. They have that way of hiding it. And if you think that you are the narc and you're doing things that they're doing to you, hopefully you're not like this story that I'm describing, and go to God. But it's reactive abuse. So when they do that, they're just trying to trigger you to make you go insane. And they quick to call the damn police. They quick to call the damn police. So now they got a paper trail. They got a damn paper trail. And I'm about to end this and pick it back up because I don't want the video to be too long. Helen, I got you on part 2. And yeah, this is a good place to stop and get back on. But I'm telling you, yes, you can take on the narc trait or be as toxic as they are, trying to make them, you know, pay for what they did to you. But that's not your job. That's God's job. Some of us, and I didn't never do this, but I'm going to include myself as a survivor, try to give them their karma. But that's not your job. It's not your job. You can't do what God do. And these narcs are paying for that as I speak. So I'm going to end it right here, pick it back up, and then I'm still going to cover why they should not never hoover. Why they should never hoover. And Helen, I know you did not request that, but later, bug. Excuse me. If it resonates, leave your comment. I always check your comments. So I'm going to end this. Like, comment, and subscribe to your girl. And I'm coming back with story time. Actually, I got 2 stories to tell. And the last story is, it's so sad. It's so sick. I mean, it is so sick. But if you can tolerate this, I'm going to just say trigger warning. See y'all in a minute. Be blessed.